When Stanford and Georgia Tech join hands, great things happen. This research, social skill training with large language model, is a result of joint efforts from Stanford University and Georgia Institute of Technology. People need both general and domain specific skills to succeed in home and work life. Specialized workers need not only technical competence but also field specific soft skills that extend broader social skill sets. For example, mental health counselors use active listening, which is a skill for building trust and empathy. Similarly, business managers employ conflict resolution and strengthen team bonds with specialized strategies. Learning these skills may involve passive observation, trial and error, or explicit instruction, but ultimately, a learner will need deliberate practice, which is a social skill as inherently instructive as anything could be. Learning environments for social skills can be inaccessible, especially when training is offered by experts in formal programs, which are expensive most of the time and also time consuming and limited in availability. Existing mechanisms for practice and feedback largely rely on expert supervision, making training difficult to scale. In particular, there may be a shortage of professionally trained coaches, and most coaches who can provide tailored feedback are not able to help the large number of people who need it. Practicing with peers can be a viable alternative only if peers are experienced. Individuals may also find it challenging or unsafe to practice high risk tasks. Many people, especially from underrepresented groups and disadvantaged population, have limited opportunities and social capital to learn and practice their target fields' specialized skill frameworks, which can exacerbate social inequality. In this paper, the researcher argued that LLMs can help make social skills training more accessible, safe, and inviting with tailored feedback in realistic virtual practice spaces, and that is where they introduce this new model or framework, which is called as social skill training, via two complementary visions of AI assistants and outline a roadmap for their implementation. The first vision is that of AI partner, which can provide a scalable solution to experiential learning through simulated practice. Already, various research have shown that human role play can effectively teach communication, cooperation, and leadership skill. Compared to on-job training, simulations allow learners to assume fewer risks and opportunity costs. By making simulations accessible, the AI partner will reduce the socio-economic barrier to enter specialized fields. Their complementary vision is that the AI mentor, which will offer personalized feedback based on domain expertise and factual knowledge. Together, the AI partner and the AI mentor, or in short, APAM framework, can merge experiential learning with realistic practice and tailored feedback. This research calls for cross disciplinary innovation to address APAM's broad implications. If you go through this research, there are a lot of great things happening, and I will drop the link to it in video's description. If you look at this diagram, there are many domains where APAM can improve learners' skills. This table in front of you samples five broad skill clusters. For example, active listening, which translate into career specific domains such as mental health counseling through field specific frameworks or motivational interviewing. These broad skills examples come with highly developed psychological tests and self report inventories to assess learning objectives. And this table is primarily showing different use cases of APAM framework. For example, therapists and other specialized depend on general skill clusters like active listening, which are formalized in domain specific frameworks like motivational interviewing. In this example, just look at left column, the AI partner might be a digitized patient, while the AI mentor is an expert counselor. And there are various other examples. For example, Peer counseling platforms depend on effective volunteer counselors, but most volunteers do not have access to personalized learning resources. One of these researchers' recent work introduces CARE, which is an interactive AI mentor that trains peer counselors with automatic suggestions. During the practical training stage, CARE diagnoses which counseling strategies are most suitable in given context and suggests tailored responses. Counselors can choose to select, modify, or ignore these suggestions. Also, another use case is rehearsal. Now, conflict is an uncomfortable and unavoidable part of life, but people can learn conflict resolution through deliberate and strategic practice. Since few people have access to the necessary training resources, these researchers have developed rehearsal system to provide these at scale. Then they have GPTeach, which is another AI partner. For a teaching assistant, three important domain specific skills are academic, communication, classroom management, and pedagogy. Learning these skills on the job can be stressful, but novice teaching assistants in particular rarely have the resources they need to develop these skills before entering the classroom. Teaching assistant instruction is often limited to static guides written by expert TAs. So this is where this GP Teach can help a lot, and it uses LLMs to simulate a programming course in which simulated students make mistakes and ask questions like real students. There are a lot of other things, like they have also done some work in vision for safe deployment, because LLMs have strong potential as tools for social skill training, because they can flexibly generate coherent and natural text without the need for extensive topic specific engineering. The APAM framework can help in variety of societal applications. APAM can be designed to help increase soft skills like self-awareness, social awareness, self-regulation, and relationship building, all of which can lead to personal well-being and broader social good outcomes. For example, take the soft skill of self awareness as an example. Self awareness is an understanding of personal and cultural identity, which correlates with physical well being, mental health, and beneficial learning outcomes. Psychologically, self awareness is a foundation for optimism, confidence, and a sense of agency. Relatedly, training self regulation skills like stress management and intrinsic motivation via APAM can lead to healthy lifestyle choices. So, you can see that use cases are numerous, and if this could be put in action, I think this could go a long, long way. As I said, I will drop the link to it in video description. Really awesome research by these researchers. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you're already subscribed, then please share it among your network, as it helps a lot. Thanks for watching.